Extinct is a really enjoyable, rather adorable film. This is an animated feature film from 2021. It's directed by David Silverman and Raymond S. Persi, and it's written by Joel H. Cohen, John Frink, and Rob Lazebnik. And we have a voice cast including a really, really brilliant voice cast, actually. We have Adam Devine and Rachel Bloom as Ed and Opp, and I'll talk more about those characters in a moment. We also have Ken Jeong, Catherine O'Hara, Henry Winkler, Nick Frost. Really solid voice cast. And the animation, as soon as I saw the poster for this, I thought that looks strange but cute. And it really is. It's about these very cute, fluffy-looking characters called Flummels. That's F-L-U-M-M-E-L-S. Absolutely adorable name. And they have this really fun, donut-shaped design. And they live in the 1800s. And one day, some of them fall through this time travel flower and end up in the present day. And they realise, when they're there, that they're extinct. They don't exist anymore. And that is such a fun concept, but also I think terrifying. Imagine if we as humans travelled forward 200 years and realised we were no longer around. I think the initial reaction would be to find out why that happened and to try and prevent it from happening. And this is exactly what we get with Opp and Ed, our two adorable Flummel protagonists. And we learn about what happened. And I don't want to say what happened. It's not, in my opinion, not completely predictable. There are other characters involved in this, and it's quite a fascinating story. We also have some other extinct creatures in this, or extinct animals, and I won't go into detail about all of them, but there was at least one that I'd never heard of before. And again, I won't say what it is, but it's really fascinating. I had a look at the pictures online of this character, this creature, and it's beautiful. And it's just so fascinating how a species can become extinct. And of course, this is what it explores. And I won't say how the Flummels became extinct. But as I said, I think it's pretty unpredictable and a really fascinating concept. And then we have these gorgeous characters. The Flummels are so beautiful and rather funny as well at times. There's a really nice amount of comedy in this. Obviously, extinction is kind of a heavy topic, but it does so with a lot of comedy. It's lighthearted a lot of the time, but I think it also has a more serious angle here and there. And the animation is beautiful, not just of the Flummels, but they are fantastic. But the colour palette across the board is stunning. We have a lot of bright, bold colours. We have a lot of attention to detail in the backgrounds and so many other animals and creatures and characters, and they all just look really, really wonderful. I had a lot of fun with this. I'd never heard of it before. And just for information, IMDb has a total average rating of 5.5 out of 10, which is not brilliant, but not amazing. But that's only across 3.4 thousand reviews and ratings. And for an animated feature film that's only about 3 years old, that's not that many ratings. So it seems like it's maybe not that well known, which is a shame because it's a really fun film. If you haven't heard of it, and this is the first time you're hearing of it, definitely check it out. I think you'll thoroughly enjoy it. If you've been considering watching it, but you weren't too sure, I thoroughly recommend it. I think it's very, very well done. A fun story, well executed, really likeable protagonists, beautifully animated. It's definitely one that I had a lot of fun with. And if it sounds like it would appeal to you, then I think Extinct is definitely worth checking out. I wouldn't mind watching it again at some point, not in a hurry to do so, but it's definitely one that completely exceeded my expectations. I didn't really have any expectations, but since I'd never heard of it, kind of suggested not that many people are talking about it, and I'd like that to change because it's fun, it's funny, beautifully animated, interesting concept, definitely a film that I enjoyed, and I'm very happy to recommend.